for the information technology and electronics industry, as well as the city of Hyderabad. Friends, all of you would agree that there is no other revolution which has transformed the way as information technology and electronics. I mean, the change is there for all of you to see. It's not just changed the way we conduct our lives, it has also changed the way the global economy is run. But actually for the country like India, which had huge problems on development and growth after independence, one industry that has transformed the landscape for our country and has raised the bar for Indians and India in the global echelons of nations is information technology. And within information technology, if you look at India, Hyderabad has been one of the principal agents. We contribute more than 13% of the national exports that we do from India. In Hyderabad alone, or in, as a matter of fact, in Andhra Pradesh, we employ more than 3.25 lakh people directly in the sector. And there are more than 14-15 lakh families who are actually indirectly employed by this sector. Doing an annual turnover about 65,000 crores from Hyderabad. It's easily the biggest export item from the state of Andhra Pradesh. 40% of the exports that we do from Andhra Pradesh are contributed by the information technology sector. Friends, if this was past, it's important that we look at the future. It's also important that the future does not become a mere reflection of the past. And it is with this context that Government of India announced a major policy initiative in the year 2008-2009, wherein they felt that certain regions in the country need a specific focus and attention in the information technology and electronic sector. And based on that, they formulated certain guidelines to create information technology investment regions in the country. And this has to be done on the basis of what has been done in the past and what we need to do in the future. The idea was to create growth centers where excellence can thrive, growth centers where infrastructure is laid out, both external as well as internal, growth centers that create an ecosystem for the industry to grow and grow with each other. And it's in this context that we started the preliminary exercise of creating the information technology investment region in Hyderabad. We thought it's also important that we need to have a balanced development of Hyderabad as well. So that's why we also tried in the information technology investment region project report that we made to disaggregate the growth, which is primarily focused in the present Cyberabad area. And that's why you will find in the presentations that will happen the entire day along that we have actually broken up the information technology investment region for Hyderabad into 5 different sectors. Of course, all the 5 different sectors have their own distinct advantages, and the essential thread that lies between all the sectors is that all these sectors have the potential to become the innovation hub for this city over the next 30 to 35 years. The areas that have been identified are broadly the present Cyberabad area, the Hyderabad airport cluster, the Uppal Pocharam area, and all these 3 distinct district areas are actually joined by our Govt corridor, that is the outer ring road. We have also looked at the processing as well as the non-processing areas on both sides of the outer ring road, which to my mind is going to act as a fillip to the kind of activities that we have been doing in this particular sector. This DPR has been very painstakingly made, but I think that's the easiest part of doing an ITIR. The DPR has been vetted by all the central ministries, which include the Ministry of Road Transport, Civil Aviation, Finance, Planning Commission. It's gone through all the iterations. It's gone through all the iterations that are required before a DPR is cleared by Government of India. The DPR envisages both the creation of external as well as internal infrastructure, the details of which will be presented to you during the course of discussions today. And the idea is that in the next 25 to 30 years, we should be able to pitchfork Hyderabad from its current levels to levels which are much beyond. In fact, it's expected that the expansion I mean, the current area that we have is just about some 7 to 8 square kilometers in terms of processing areas. The idea is to make it become 10 times as big.